Hey, you! Have you subscribed yet? Subscribe! Subscribe! Subscribe!
Welcome back.
Amen.
I'm back. It's good to see you guys. I can see you looking at us through the cameras, through your phones. We have access to all your phones, so I can see you.
We partnered with Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
So we're spying on you guys right now.
In the future, too, so it's kind of crazy. I see you, Marisha. Hey, don't laugh. Take that smile down your face. Watch it actually happen.
I know.
All right, guys. So here we are today.
Mm-hmm.
New episode. Having fun.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be just talking about a little trip we had recently.
Yeah.
And Esri coming in with a few questions that are very deep but broad. So, and maybe we'll talk a little bit about AI.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's fun.
Stay tuned. We'll see you in a bit. Bye. Welcome back. I'm Acio.
I'm Esri.
And this is Unrelated Minds. All right, guys. So before we get started, we'd like to list out the top comments of last week's episode.
The nominees.
Nominees, yeah. Episode 39 to be exact, last week's.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 3 that we have chosen as nominees. So first off, we got Amsi Adan. And she says, love is the most beautiful thing, and even so, it is what hurts us the most. Cheating is bad. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I opened this, I read it, I was like, oh shit. And then Maresa Romero said, did anyone count how many times we said Acio skull emoji? I haven't watched this, so I need to watch it.
You know what? And we even said on the episode, he's not going to watch this.
Oh my gosh. All right. And then Oscar Cordova says, bro, this episode is kind deep.
And it was kind of deep.
It's kind deep. So it's kind and also deep. Just kidding. All right. Esri, what do you think is the best one?
I don't know. I want to leave it up.
Just say 1, 2, 3, and so they won't know yet, and then I'll know based on like what we have here.
Oh,
and then I'll choose, and then we'll go from there. All right.
No. You know what? You go.
Yeah, want me to choose?
You.
Right.
This is entirely up to you.
All right.
So if you don't get chosen, it's Acio's fault. It's not my fault.
I like Amsi's just because it's
deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, love is the most beautiful thing. And even so, it is what hurts us the most. Cheating is bad. And it is. It's really bad.
Yeah.
I've never been
cheated on?
No.
Or cheated?
No, not in like the deep sense where it's like you're in a committed relationship and everything. And then boom, just like everything just
falls apart.
Yeah. So no, nor I've ever seen it, or actually no, I've never been like, how do you say it?
Had someone experience it?
No, not that. If not, I've never been
affected by it.
Affected by it. Even though I have someone that I know that has been, it wasn't like just thrown at me. Like it was kind of hidden from me. So like I didn't really get affected by it. I didn't really know. And it's an odd situation, but yeah. But yeah, Amsi's is top comment of last week's episode. Congratulations. You know, because I have dollar bills right now. We should give no, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
The winner?
All right. Yeah, the whatever's in the soccer jar.
We'll do like the top comment of the month, and maybe
that's good.
We could do that.
And then,
maybe. So you're going to fund it?
Fund it, yeah, for real. Just me.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh, man. All right. So let's move on.
I was gonna say something related to it, but I forgot. You were talking about cheating.
Cheating
Is bad. Yeah. I was just gonna say, Mara and me reached the conclusion that cheating can be understandable sometimes, but it's never excused. Because, well, you know what? If you watched it, you watched it. But basically, we just said, if you're not giving them the attention they need, then I can understand why they did it, but it's not excusable still. Yeah. So to keep it short. All right. Odyssey. Yeah.
All right.
Continue.
So, guys, as we've mentioned, we went on a little trip recently. Esri on Tuesday, and I guess me Monday and Tuesday. We went to a little town. Can I say it?
Yeah.
Called Macaw. So this little town is really, really nice. The trip over there.
Yeah, it was nice.
Is really, really nice.
It's very scenic. Is that the word?
Yeah, scenic. There are other cities that you go to that are even crazier sceneries, dude. It's, oh my goodness, especially in the winter. I don't know if you've ever driven through that type of scenery in the winter
with all the snow and everything.
Snowy pine trees, snow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's wonderful. Anyways, so it's a really nice town. You guys should look it up. There's a lot of stuff to do there, mountain biking, this and that. We went when Esri went and me. We went to the little lake called Lake
Payette,
something like that. It's a really nice lake. Where we were at, it was kind of like it's nice, but it could be nicer. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
The water was really cold.
Oh yeah, it was cold.
Really
as you
cold.
kept going in, like it burn. It would like ache your legs and skin, and muscles, and everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much an ice bath, but not so much an ice bath. I don't know. The city though, just think of like, and I don't know, someone that was there said it, so maybe you guys would understand. But have you seen the old Scream movies? Yeah. They said that the city is kind of like those old Scream movies,
like the town.
Yeah, it's like, so it's pretty small, but it's really nice. There's like little shops here and there. It's a little nice downtown. I've never seen like the outskirts, or I guess I have, but like where people live, the suburbs, but not too many people live there, so I wouldn't know. But it's an awesome little town. Like you can go mountain biking. There's a snow resort close by too, actually. Go snowboarding and everything. What was your experience there? What do you think about it, Esri?
It was nice. I said I wouldn't live there. Because for me, I feel like it's too small, but it's definitely like a good vacation spot.
Oh yeah,
and it's pretty close to us too, so it's like we could go a weekend and then come back that same day and everything.
Like
it's
2.5 hour drive.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
It's a nice getaway trip.
And that was your first time there, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the way there, I saw the little stream. Is that what you call it? Like river?
Oh yeah, like, on the side.
Yeah.
The whole
that was cool.
The whole drive over there.
Yeah,
it's really nice. No, Macaw. I posted I don't know if you saw on Instagram my little caption.
Macaw me.
Yeah. It's also a town that you can use as puns.
Yeah. So it's 2 in 1.
No, but yeah, it was a fun little trip. It was pretty quick. I had to come back sooner. Also, Esri did. He left a little bit before me. But the night we got there, we watched a scary movie that night. Oh man, if you've seen The Barbarian, unsee it. Just kidding.
Erase it from your memory.
Erase it from your memory. No, but it was I have no like scary word to describe this movie, because it wasn't like haunting. It wasn't demonic, but in a way maybe, but not like precisely demonic movie. It was just, oh man.
Is it like something that could happen in real life or what? And that's what
Yeah.
scared you even more or what?
Oh, no, not necessarily. It's just like, I think when I watch movies, I can feel the anxiety. I can feel all of that.
Okay, yeah.
So that's how I'm like covering my ears, barely looking, because, oh man, I hate getting scared.
Okay.
And jump scares, oh man.
You're still recovering?
Man. Yeah.
It's just playing back in your head or what?
Dude, that was freaky.
Did you scream?
Oh, man.
Do you scream or you try?
I screamed.
Yeah?
I screamed. Yeah.
But like loud scream or you?
But it was not because of I got scared. If not because the girl that was in the movie wasn't running.
Oh, you're
like leave. Get out of there.
Okay,
man, but The Barbarian. You should probably like watch a trailer just to kind of like know what I'm talking about. All right. So that was my experience at Macaw. Yeah. Oh, and after we had to go to sleep, and everyone, I was gonna sleep like on this like couch bed that like the bed comes out of the couch. Mm-hmm. Pretty much kind of like it was in like the second floor, but like it's still in the living room area. There's like a little balcony you can look over and like you can see the living room. And everyone was gonna have a room, right? And I was gonna sleep on there, so I was gonna be alone in like the living room and everything.
You were even more scared.
And then I was just gonna do it, like okay, but I was kind of like getting a little scared. Mm-hmm. And then both of my sister-in-law's brothers ended up deciding to sleep on the couch in the living room. So I was like, oh my god, yes. But I was still kind of scared because the bed was kind of small and my legs I thought were like,
or what?
Yeah. Oh, so I like tucked them in and kind of like, man, I can like if my legs aren't covered like over and under, so like I kind of lift my legs so
I do that too. Yeah.
I'll feel safe. If not, oh no, I won't feel safe.
But
it's just that though. Like what?
No, I don't do it because of that. I'm not comfortable if it's not under.
Oh yeah, it's just weird, huh? Yeah, it's just going over. Yeah. Like that's so weird.
Yeah,
man. But yeah, that was the Macaw trip. Is there anything else you'd like to?
I was just gonna say we should go back, but just like the guys.
I'd be down.
Like that'd be a fun
me,
trip.
you,
Danny.
Who else? We'll take
Eliel, Freak It.
Should we take Jacob or what?
Take Jacob.
Take Jacob.
You guys haven't met him, and he's been telling us he wants to come on. Yeah, maybe soon.
He's a little young though, 13. Yeah, but
I mean, Esley's sons came out.
They did.
Yeah, because they were sitting right there. Remember, and you get in your phone. You're like, figure it out.
No, but yeah, I don't know if we'd like rent a cabin or something.
I would want to.
You'd want to?
Yeah,
okay,
that was
I'm
fun.
Down. It was cool.
Yeah.
Huh? It was so nice.
And
we didn't get to experience the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a bonfire there that we didn't end up using or anything.
But I feel like it'd be even cooler if it was like more isolated, you know?
Oh yeah, dude.
Like literally forest.
Would you ever want to go camping?
I'd do it.
Me too. Yeah. I want to go camping, and then take everything we need, but like make it so we have to go like get wood and like break it down, like make a fire. That just sounds so nice for me. Mm-hmm. Oh man,
dude, let's do it. It's summer.
It is summer. Let's do it. What's this Saturday? Is there anything going down this Saturday?
The Champions League final.
Really? Yeah. For real?
For real? At 1 p.m. Our time.
I'm not gonna want to go.
No, I'm not missing that.
Next Saturday, I don't even know. I mean, we have more time if it's next Saturday.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, and this time we didn't record anything like for content, but if we do the camping trip, we'll record.
All right, I'm down. That'd be fun. Yeah. The whole trip, literally.
Yeah,
the whole trip would be fun.
Like a little vlog. Yeah, I guess
little vlog,
something like that. A little short film.
We can make a vlog, and then I'll do like a quick like video scenery type of thing.
Yeah,
it's just
a
quick video of everything.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, but we should do it.
All right, I'm down.
All right.
Moving on
to
questions. Yeah, or AI.
Dude, I want to talk about AI.
AI?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about AI.
Me either. But I just know like the music part. Okay. And the dude that got me like so excited. I was like,
I heard that Ice Cube was going to sue.
Yeah.
Because they're using his voice, like the AI was making songs with his voice and everything, and he was wanting to sue and everything.
There's mixed feelings about it. Some artists are like completely against it. I saw one where, you know who Ice Spice is?
I think so. Is it a girl or a guy?
It's a girl.
Oh, okay, I think so.
She has a song, and they used AI to make Drake sing her song. Mm-hmm. And Drake was all like, "Nah, this is getting out of hand. Like, you guys got to stop doing this." But then there's other artists who are like, "Oh, this is fun. This is like just to have fun with it. So there's like mixed feelings about it.
I mean, cause like, I guess there could be mixed feelings, cause like people would think like, oh, like why do we need artists for? AI can make everything.
Yeah, I guess.
But then again, there's that like personal feeling where like it's the artists that make the songs. Like AI, like what is it? It's just making music. Okay.
There's no feeling in
There's no feeling. It's just
a song made by like a person has like feeling. You can hear it in like the voice and everything. A good artist transmits the feelings through the song, and you can feel
it's crazy.
It. Yeah,
it's crazy how all that works.
I don't think that's why I'm not too against it, because I don't think AI will ever take over fully. You know, there's still that human touch that is needed to make a song like wow. You know? But I like it because it gives you the opportunity to see like different artists collab that maybe haven't happened and might never happen. For example, I listen to the Latin music a lot. So to those of you who know Latin music, you might understand this. There's a song called Triste by Bryant Myers and Bad Bunny. And a long time ago, they announced that the remix was going to be with Anuel. And they showed like a little preview of it. However, time passed and they just never did it. It just like fell off for some reason. Then they never released it. And it was like one of the most anticipated remixes of ever. Like to this day, like and a fan of that type of music, they'll tell you, oh, I just wish Triste remix would get released. Because it was, from what we heard, like the little preview they put, it was going to be like awesome, right?
Oh, okay.
But it never came out. So now people have used AI and like made that song happen, you know. So they got Anuel, who was going to be featured on the remix. They used AI and added his voice into there to show how it kind of would have sounded. And dude, it's like the best thing here. It's like the closest we'll get to hearing the full song. Crazy. And that's what like makes me like, it makes me excited seeing these things that could happen, but most likely never will. So that's why I think it's kind of cool, you know. Or like right now, Anuel and Fade, they're two artists from the Latin community music, and they like have beef against each other. But some people have used AI to like go viral on TikTok and be like, so all this beef has just been so they could promote a song they're gonna release, and they use AI and put them together on a song. You know? And that's most likely never gonna happen because of the beef they have. But it sounds like so cool. You know?
That's crazy.
So I think it's cool because, like I said, it helps you like see these collabs that might never happen, but they still sound cool.
Okay.
That's the only reason I like it.
That's cool. That's
I
cool.
think it's exciting.
AI, man.
I told Lacio like before recording, we should get Bad Bunny and use AI to make him sing your cheeseburger song.
Man, imagine.
Yeah.
Can we even do that?
We could.
Do you know how?
I was looking into it, but I think you can. It's basically a program, and you just like have to talk into it, and it'll study your voice, I guess, and your voice patterns and
it's crazy how
vocals.
that works.
I know,
man.
it's crazy, but it's cool.
These programmers.
I know.
It's crazy. I don't know why computer things don't interest me. No, like none of it. Like I don't know. If I probably had to learn to do something specific, I would. But like, it doesn't interest me.
Okay,
like,
yeah, I get
nothing of it.
I get you.
That's weird. Oh man! And then the new generation is all computers. Like
everything's tech.
I'm gonna be out of a job forever.
I mean, it just depends on the type of person, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you really into like computers?
I'm not really into it, but like, I mean, I use all this. I'm like more general, simply because
you just know how.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't like go into like a career for computers and all.
Honestly, like the soundboarding stuff and like the camera switching, that I would probably
like to do all that.
Yeah. Or like the lights, like you know, in a theater, the lights and those. I like to learn how to do a little bit of that. It looks fun.
There's a whole bunch of stuff, dude. Imagine like you, like let's say, because I'm sure you get a lot of ideas that go through like throughout your day. You're like, oh, that would be so cool if I did that. Imagine like everything you think of that you feel like you could do.
You do it.
It comes up to you, and you're like, oh, okay, and do it.
Oh, okay.
And you'd know how to do it now. And then you have all these opportunities and everything, and you can go into it just because you know how to. I don't know. I think about that sometimes. But AI.
Yeah, we should. It's because I feel like some people don't know like how much you can do with AI.
I know. I have the app ChatGPT on my phone, and I don't use it. Like,
okay.
It doesn't like. It's cool because Jacob, who we've mentioned before, he was using it and all that next to me, and I was like, ask it how to make you a template for a resume. And it did that. That's kind of like what kind of like sparked something. Like I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, what else can it do?
Yeah.
But I haven't used it at all. Besides that,
I think it has really made like a lot of stuff more easier. Like you can do essays now.
Oh, okay.
It can write a song. Like you can tell it write a song by so and so artist, and it'll like this is artificial intelligence. It'll like study what the artist usually says in his songs and all that, and make a song similar to the lyrics he uses. So I think it's pretty cool, but you just really have to know how to use it to use it to its full advantage, I guess. But yeah,
wow,
AI. We're gonna make you sing a professional song.
Man, AI, artificial intelligence. What does that even mean? Artificial intelligence.
It's fake intelligence. Technically, we're smarter than AI because we made AI.
I know, huh? Yeah. It just holds more information because we can't hold all the information.
AI is basically just bigger storing capacity.
Yeah, literally, and fast.
Yeah.
But we made AI.
But we made AI, so
not me, but that we
humans. When we say we mean humans. All right. So let's move on.
Yeah.
All right. So we're recording this on Thursday, by the way, because we had that trip come up.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit stressing over what to talk about. And then these just like random questions came up. I was thinking about what we talked about in the last episode with Mari about cheating and all that and all that. And then Oscar Cordoba's comment of how this got deep. I'm like, oh, why don't we just do a little bit more deep, kind of deep questions?
Okay.
Yeah. And I wrote some down that came up.
All right.
So we're just gonna try to answer these. All right. Take in mind, I was thinking about the previous episode, so a lot of it has to do with cheating and love and stuff like that. All right. So, first question: at what age can you really love someone? What do you think?
Well,
when by love I mean like relationship love.
It's tough to say because I mean everyone has like a different concept of it, and like what it is. And I might get a little broad with this answer, but okay, so you can love on different manners, different ways. I don't know, but
there's different levels of love. Is that what you're trying to say?
No. Okay, let me kind of open this up.
Different ways to express love?
So I believe that loving someone is not just about feelings. It's about like understanding what you want to get into and what you want out of it. Like it's not just about like satisfying those feelings that you're feeling for this other person. It's about like a commitment, you know? You're making a commitment, and that's and let's say at a younger age, maybe there's some kids who are smarter than others, but there's some that aren't, like don't have that like understanding yet, and they think that you just get all these feelings for someone and everything, and you just want to satisfy them with this person. I believe that's more like maybe passion or something. Yeah, and you can confuse that for love, and that's just not understanding what love really is. And I don't know, I feel like love lasts longer than like feelings.
Like passion. Let's just say passion.
Passion. Love lasts longer than passion, and that's how you can kind of like as time goes on know where your heart really is. And
so at what age do you think you can understand what love is?
It's hard to say, but I feel like Oh man, that's hard.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Because I was gonna say, okay, I think maybe like 18, because you're an adult supposedly now. But there's been a lot of stories about like people who fall in love in high school, like younger years, and they stay together throughout all high school, and they eventually end up getting married.
And like with what I was saying about like understanding, like that's why it's hard to say what age, because some kids
people
understand.
are more mature maybe than others, or
it's really hard because okay, let's say, because maybe I feel like I've heard that there's been kids that have grown up together and they end up like, I guess, falling in love, or they've been in love and then they end up getting married and they're with each other their whole lives. Oh, man, yeah, I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot 14. 14.
I mean, it is possible because back then they get married very, very young.
Yeah.
But then again, was it love?
Yeah.
Or did you fall in love in the process, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you said, there's been kids that have known each other for their whole lives, basically, and they end up getting married, stuff like that. But I don't think they loved each other since the beginning. I think they got to a certain age where like, oh, wow, I think
I can spend my whole life with you,
yeah,
type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why a lot of people aren't finding that movie love nowadays, because they're only focusing on like the feelings passion they get, and, like, and then those feelings go away and they're like, I don't want to be with you anymore. Or those feelings weren't even there at all, and they just want to do, you know.
Yeah, I get it. I'd say maybe I wouldn't give an age, and maybe say once you start high school.
Yeah,
because everyone like has different development. I don't know if that's the word, but like everyone starts learning or understanding things at a different age. But I feel like once you're in high school, you can kind of understand love a little bit more. Because you're like 14, 15 when you start high school? I think at that age you can start understanding maybe a little bit. And then if you stay together throughout that whole time, at the end you'll know if it's love or not, I guess.
There's a lot of different places and like communities that you can grow up around where it can be all different. So let's say high school, public school, like you're surrounded by people who have like an idea and they just want to date and do things and stuff like that, and breaking up and dating again, breaking up, dating, and they just get sucked into that. So like, and that's where that like understanding comes from. Like that's their understanding, like what do they know, you know? But then you have a different teaching, and you grew up, even though you're around all that, you're like, you have a more profound teaching somewhere else, and you have an understanding of it that's better. But like, then again, it all varies. So yeah,
I think each person's different.
Yeah,
you know?
It's crazy.
You can't put a certain age.
No, you can't put a certain age on it.
That's why I just said high school, I think.
Age-wise, if it's literally like just an age, like you have to say an age, I would say 14. So pretty much high school. Yeah. Pretty much. So yeah. I
don't know. It's different. It's different, but yeah, we'll just say high school.
All right.
High school. Yeah. Because middle school,
no.
You're still, eres un chamaquillo. No. You know, you don't know nothing about life yet.
Yeah.
Most
kids,
don't know about life yet. Once you're in high school, you start learning about life and everything you have to do, and I think that's when you can understand what love is.
Yeah.
So we'll settle on high school. Oh, 14 for you?
14, yeah.
I'll say high school. Okay. Next question. I don't know how to word this.
Just say.
Or you know what? I'm gonna say it in two different parts.
Okay.
Do you think you can have your first actual heartbreak before high school? I'm gonna say yes, because usually we associate heartbreak with love, right? But there's been kids that have gone through like a divorce with their parents, and I think that can be a heartbreak for them. It's a different type of love, maybe.
Yeah.
And it's still a heartbreak. Like, heartbreak doesn't just have to be a significant other type of love, you know? There's different types of love also.
Okay, I say yeah then. I say yeah. Based on your answer. Can you have a... Yeah, I had my first, I think, when I was already in high school.
That was going to be my next
question.
Really? When was your first heartbreak?
Okay. It was going into senior year.
Yeah?
That was my first one ever.
You don't have to say why, Nina, but like, how did you feel?
Sad.
Sad? Really sad, like really sad?
Yeah.
Like really, were you just really like sad, quiet all the time or what?
I think so, yeah.
No tenías ganas de hacer nada or what?
Not necessarily. It was just that I was sad, always thinking about like that I'm not gonna be with her, and thinking about her being with someone else. Yeah, it was just like sadness, not profound. Well, yes, but no. Like, it wasn't on a level where it took me to like depression or anything, but it did lead me like to a like, I guess, a path that was like, I guess you can call a phase, what they call phases.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
How long did that phase last?
Well, that like heartbreak, I guess, lasted for like a couple to a few months, and then that phase lasted for a while.
Oh, okay.
I think that phase, like, I just had no control. I was just like,
there's
nothing wrong with it.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just like, not necessarily nothing wrong with it. If not, I was just like, I'm just doing whatever I want now. So I just started doing whatever I want, and that led me to another place, and then I was just there, and then that led me to make certain decisions later, and it was just kind of like on a roll,
deeper and deeper and deeper.
Without me realizing what was going on.
But you were already out of your heartbreak.
Yeah.
So the heartbreaks, you said a couple months, but the phase lasted on for a while.
Yeah.
It just like stuck with you.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I don't think I've had
no? Like a heartbreak.
No, like an actual one. No, I don't think so. But I feel that's because of the person that I am.
Oh, okay.
You know how when we've done the episodes and the girls are here, they're like, it's because you never cry or you don't feel anything. I think I'm like that because I don't want to be heartbroken, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So even if I really like someone, I think I try to reserve myself.
Oh, okay.
Until I see that it's actually a possibility, or I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
So
get it. Huh.
Therefore, I don't think I've had. Yeah.
So like, someone has never ended it with you, and like maybe you felt a little sad or something.
No. What? But it's because usually I end it first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you scared to be heartbroken?
I think maybe. And that's why I'm saying maybe that's why I'm like that. I'm afraid to open up. Because, like, I feel like the day I do open up, and it ends, I'm going to be like, done. Like, done. So I
don't think it's a bad thing either. Like you said, everyone's different.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it's not necessarily about opening up. Like the day I open up, like, it's just gonna be over. I think it's just like having an understanding of what you can say. And if you haven't gotten to that level with someone where you feel like you should probably like open up a little, that's totally fine. Like, there's nothing.
But I feel like I do it on purpose.
Really?
Yeah. Because I've had people, the other side, they've opened up to me. So I know that I can because they're doing it first, you know? But I feel like I still stop myself just because
you don't want to?
Yeah. Even though I know that I possibly could. And that even if something were to happen in the future, I know that because of the person they wouldn't expose me or be talking behind my back, you know? But I still stop myself, you know?
You know, when I was younger, okay, for example, this is a situation that happened. So I was living in Texas. There was this girl, and she was just a friend of like my brother-in-law's sisters, like half sisters, kind of, not necessarily. Like, it's weird. It's a weird situation. But anyways, so they were in high school. I was already graduated. I was living in Texas, and they were like juniors or something. And we're like watching a movie or whatever, and she was pretty cute, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna go buy something. And then this girl ends up going with me to Wendy's or whatever. And I was like, okay, like whatever. And if anything, like, oh, cool, like a girl's coming with me, you know?
Oh, okay.
And like I was just talking with her and everything. And it was going good. And she was even like laid down on her side looking at me in the car or whatever. And I was just talking like whatever, no stress, no nothing. You know how usually you get when like you're alone with a girl. And then I guess I kind of started liking her or whatever. And like one day she comes, or like I invite her over again, and boom, I was so nervous. Like from then on, it was so different from that first day.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that because that has happened when I was younger with a lot of girls. When I was there with them in person, like I'm so quiet, I don't know what to say. I think I'm just so scared of like, I want to say being made fun of.
Oh, okay.
So and that's like with a lot of things, and not necessarily just that. Like nowadays, like I kind of understand it, but it's more of like it's stuck with you, so you kind of have to like work through it. It's not necessarily that I'm scared of it, scared of being made fun of, but it's just like costumbre of like you, like it happens and you take something in that way, and like it affects you a certain way just from like living like that for such a long time, like costumbre. But like I understand it when it happens, and I kind of like work through it. I'm like, I shouldn't make me upset or bothered or anything. But yeah. So what was the question?
I don't even know. I forgot what I'm trying to think. I was like, first heartbreak. Yeah. When was your first heartbreak? For you, it was going into senior year. You said. For me, I don't think I've had one yet.
And then I've had small ones like after that happened. Like that girl. Like it was a weird situation, but when I left, like I was pretty sad for a bit. Before that, I think also one small one that lasted like 2 weeks or maybe a week or something. But nothing major. It's all just been I feel like more passion or anything. Like, oh, it didn't happen how I wanted it to happen. Yeah. Maybe even the first one too. Or not, maybe not. Like actually, I really did think I can't say love without doing this.
The quotations.
Like, I think I really did. Yeah, the first girl, because I was even thinking, I was like, dude, I don't even care about all the rest of the stuff. Like I just want to be with you or whatever. But it didn't happen. She was like 2 years older than me. She I think she liked me for like a little bit, but then it went away. But yeah, I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad I'm here. So.
Yeah, he said he's glad it didn't happen.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Yeah, I've had like, you said small heartbreaks. I don't think there's small heartbreaks for me. Just like moments of where I got sad.
You're just like, damn.
Yeah, but I don't think
whatever.
Yeah,
moving on type of thing.
And maybe it has to do with like the life I have, because like, you know how every few years I have to move and leave friends behind, leave everything
used
behind.
to all that. You feel like you're gonna end up leaving or what? Is that why?
Maybe, dude. You know, I've thought that when I was younger. That was like a thought. I'm like, okay, if I like someone, I just have to go for it because I'm gonna leave anyway. Oh, okay. And why wait till like the last few months when I'm gonna be there to tell, or because I think I'm not even sure. It might have happened at one place I was at, where like the last few months, I liked the girl, and I realized that she liked me back, but I was like about to go anyways. So I was like, oh, dude, never again,
man.
And so I was just like, no, freak it,
that's crazy.
Just go for it. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying and where I was going with this. But yeah.
Is there a different question? Is there another question?
There is another question related to this, and you reminded me of it because you said the girl was 2 years older than you.
Yeah.
Is age just a number?
I would say that, I think, just because I like talked to a lot of older girls back then. There can be many different like situations where like age is just a number, and you're just using that as an excuse. Or sometimes you really like someone, and you want to be with them, and like the age is just there, but it doesn't really affect anything. But age could be just a number.
I think age is just a number to a certain point.
Yeah.
Like there's still
laws.
Laws, but limits on it.
Yeah,
I still think there's limits on it. But it
definitely,
there's like a span where it is just a number, and then passing that,
it's just like, come on,
come
on,
you can't
man.
be serious.
Like you're 20 when she was 5, type of thing.
Yeah, because like there's a lot of stuff where it's like a 25-year-old with a 60-year-old. I'm like,
oh yeah,
really,
that's crazy.
Is it really that? Or, you know, that's why I say age is just a number to a certain point.
Yeah.
Even with the laws though, because like there's been, I'm gonna say, because she said it on here, Beth, right? When she came on, I asked her what did she think about young marriage, because I knew she was married at a young age, right? And she talked about, I think she said she was 16, and her parents literally had her sign her away. That's how she said it.
Yeah.
Because of the law, she's underage. She can't get married yet. Because I think he's older by like 2 years. 2 years. So he was probably 18 already, and she's a minor still. So even with the laws in place and everything, there are possibilities to be with the person, like legally and everything. So that's why I say, even with that, those laws, it is just a number to a certain point.
Yeah.
You know? How old are you? 21. 22 this year, no?
Yeah.
Like, I can see you. Oh, man. That sounds weird. I was going to say, for me, it's like a 10-year gap. Okay. Backwards and forwards. That's how I think of it.
Okay.
Obviously, backwards, maybe not right now. Like, let's say you were 30, right? And you're talking to a 20-year-old. I still see that as a possibility. Like, maybe it's pushing it a little bit, but I'm like, no, it's still possible. And
if everything is done right, that makes sense. Like, maybe at first someone would be like, but like everything goes smoothly. Then all right, dude, like have fun.
Yeah, exactly. But forwards, también, like a 40-year-old girl, I still see that kind of possible. Same thing, like backwards or forwards. Maybe at the beginning, some people might doubt.
Yeah.
But if you do things right and everything turns out right, then it's possible. Yeah, pasando that 10-year gap, I think age is not just a number.
Yeah.
It does affect a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So what did you say? You said age is just a number to a certain point.
También, yeah. Age just in. Yeah.
Because we go back to the thing that when we were talking about love, right? At what age do you think you can love? Some people understand it at different ages and at different speeds and everything. So I do think it is possible for a 16-year-old to want to get married already within, let's say a 16-year-old girl wants to get married with an older guy, because we've seen it happen. I mean, we know a lot of people who've done it at that age, you know, and we see them now and how it's going good. They have healthy families and everything. So it also depends on how mature the person is at certain ages, you know, because a 20-year-old could have, I don't know, think like a 25-year-old, 30-year-old, which allows them to be with an older girl, or I don't know. It also depends on the type of person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think going past 10 years, it's pushing it too much. But that's me.
That's crazy.
It's complicated, huh?
Yeah. It's not just about numbers. It's a lot of
there's a lot of factors. That's what I was going to say. There's a lot of factors that go into it. That's why it's hard to just judge off of one certain case. Okay. This one's a little bit more happy.
All right.
A little bit less deep. What would you consider the best years of your life? a point where you think you were like the most happy?
It's hard because I think when I remember thinking that was when I wasn't necessarily doing the best things. You know what I mean? But I think I want to say it was when I was like really into like thrifting and selling clothes. That was one. Yeah, I think it was that. When I was like really into thrifting and selling clothes. That's when I was like always doing something, you know?
What ages was that?
When I was 18 and 19. Yeah, 18 going into 19. Yeah.
You were already out of high school by
Yeah,
then?
I was.
Like your first year out of high school, it was?
No, I got out of high school at 17, then I turned 18 when I was still living in Texas.
Oh,
and I moved back. I was still 18 in March, so I was still like 18 for quite a bit, and that's when I started doing all that. And then I got into it later in like, I want to say like really into it in August. I had been thinking about it for months, and then like in August I think was when I first posted the first things, or like late July. And then I started like posting a lot, doing it a lot, buying clothes, and then I turned 19, and then I was just started doing it a whole bunch. And then that following summer, that's when I went to like a pop-up thing, and I sold like a whole bunch of clothes and everything. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was nice.
18, 19. Is that the only years? I mean, you can have different
when
years.
I was really into it, I guess. Yeah, different years for different reasons. I don't know. As far as I like remember, that was like when I was at my most materialistically happy.
Okay.
But yeah, what about you?
For me, I was trying to do las cuentas. I forgot how to say it in English. I think it was between the years of 15 and 18. Yeah. Simply because I just had like a lot going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. At the place I was at, and then at the, sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but somebody's here. Just ignore them, okay? Yeah, at the place I was at with the friends I was having, and then when I would go to GDL, that's when I started getting more into Berea and all that. So I met even more people there, had more fun experiences. So I'd say between the years of 15 and 18 were probably the best ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
But maybe there's more to come.
You're right.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not at your happiest just yet.
Yeah. Maybe that's just a little taste of the actual best years. Let's start tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So that's all the questions I had.
All right.
Is there anything else you wanted to add? We're almost out of time anyways. We got like 10 minutes.
Life is like a box
of seashells?
Of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Beautifully said. And with that, we'll end today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Remember to also comment so you can be featured in next week's episode.
Oh, yeah.
You can comment about the topics we talked about. Anything at all.
Anything.
Something funny, anything. So you can win. The Champions League is tomorrow because this comes out on Friday. Man City versus Inter. That's going to be a fun game. Messi's coming to the MLS. Dude, we should go watch him. Let's go watch him. He's in the US now, so it's
Miami. Yeah. I was there too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It'll be easier to see him now. All right. But that's it from us. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.